Hello! I'm Shamini from the Happy Film Company, and I photograph kids and families in Seattle. And I'm going to give you a little commentary walkthrough on this video that I just created for a family at Remlinger Farms. So we did an autumn photo shoot, and I'm simultaneously shooting photos and videos of the family while they're playing in the autumn leaves and by the river. So I'm going to click play on this video. So they're getting ready, and I'm always shooting videos right where they're getting ready. Like, we haven't officially started. They're walking into the forest here, but the mom's still back at the car, like breastfeeding or something. So you can start taking video clips the moment you meet a family. It's kind of like capturing the whole story, not just something that's like officially posed. It was really cold that day, so we have lots of cool shots of their cute clothes and the interactions that they have while parents are trying to make their kids feel warm, right? Like, sometimes that's the cutest stuff. They're not posing. They're literally just trying to make their son not be cold in the forest, and that's what we're capturing. One of the reasons this shoot was so beautiful was that they had such cool textures and coordinated colors. Everyone's wearing browns, camels, kind of autumn colors, and that really complements the scenery. So being mindful of your fashion is really important. See, all these shots I'm getting are just the family getting ready, and like mom brushing her kid's nose and kissing her kids and fixing her kids' clothing. Some of my favorite photos that I take of families are just moms adjusting their kids. I think it's adorable and it's super real. Because that's what you remember, or if you have photos taken by me, that's what you'll remember. You'll remember all the time you spent tying shoes and wiping noses and stuff. And then it's all about capturing interactions, so noticing when people are talking to each other and capturing it in a way that's really beautiful. So not asking them to look at each other, not asking them to smile or laugh, but just they're not going to spend an hour in silence. They're going to talk to each other. So as the photographer, you're observing, what are they already doing? How are they already interacting, like super naturally? And you're just there to catch it and pay attention. Here, I love how you can see first the boy, then the mom, then the little girl, and now the dad. Let me play that again. This is one of my favorite things. It's something I've been working on in my own photography, is to rack focus. It's where you move from one focal point to another. So we started off focusing in the front on the little boy, and then the focus moved to the back, to the father. And it gives you a feeling of being very present in the moment and being aware of everything that's happening at one time. We're racking focus. I like having things in the foreground, so you're looking at one thing in the front while you can tell something is happening in the background. And that's how our eyes work in nature. When we're at the beach, we can see what's happening in our peripheral. This is fun. I'm trying to get the same moment from different angles. So you'll notice how I clip the videos together. It's like, it looks sometimes like there's multiple camera angles, but it's just me quickly running side to side, getting behind them. The camera's constantly running. I'm constantly recording so that as I move, I can piece together all these different angles. And it looks like it's the same moment, as if there's multiple cameras there, but it's actually moments apart, and I've just moved my camera. I've had people think sometimes that I've brought multiple cameras with me, or multiple people with me to shoot. Okay, this is something else that's really cute here. This is a composition technique where I'm putting him all the way over on the side of the video, of the screen, and it leaves the entire rest of the screen blank, and that's called negative space. So you can do that in your own photos. It's really dramatic, and because I did it with him, I also did it with his sister here, putting her far over to the left. So both children, there's a video clip of them with this huge amount of negative space, and it draws all the attention to them in the scenery. Alright, this photo there, that's a moment where it's a photograph of the family, but I'm I'm going to take that photograph and then I also take a video clip of the photograph being taken. And that's kind of what gives away that this is a photo shoot and it's not just a random video, but it's reminiscent of an actual photograph. You'll notice that here we go again with babies swinging around. Lots of different clips from different angles. Clips from different, okay, let's go back to that. So there's this shot of dad holding the baby's legs. And then the shot before that is dad holding the baby, but from further back. So by zooming in and getting a little closer, focusing in on the legs, you're drawing attention to something. You're telling the people who are watching the video to pay attention to the velvet pink pants. Back here, when you can see the baby just being held, you're not really paying attention to the pants, right? So when parents pay attention to detail and the clothing, I'll pay attention to those same details with my camera. So we pay attention to the pants, and then as we move forward to the next scenes, now you're more aware subconsciously of the pants. All it takes is zooming in. It also is quite a tangible shot when you're showing like a detail of a body part. You're only showing the legs. You're showing dad's hands holding the baby's legs. And that's a very visceral memory. Like, well, as adults, we know what it's like usually to hold a baby's legs. They're kind of squishy. And so by focusing in on that, in the video, the person viewing the video is going to be reminded of that sensation. So it makes the video feel more intimate and more personal because it's up close and it's focusing on a physical detail. Okay, here's a great example of all different shots from different angles of the same moment. That's where I feel like there's a lot of magic that happens. It's all in the way that you edit one big consistent thing. All right, paying attention. That's one of my favorite things. Fathers' feet next to their children's feet, just showing how small it is, the size difference. Attention to detail as mom's taking care of all the clothes. You'd think that that's not the shot, right? Like you think that adjusting the clothes isn't the portrait, but it is. It's capturing the way that this mom touches clothes, because every mom will touch clothes differently. They'll have their own little thing. And then here at the end, the little boy was crying a lot, and we capture all of that because we want to show the personality and the emotions that they're going through. And when you put some music on it, it's more charming. What I will do is edit out anything that's kind of more negative, like if anybody's really frustrated, not a kid crying, but like if a parent is angry or a parent's getting agitated or stressed, I will cut that out usually. But we let the kids cry because that's kind of adorable, right? And then look at this. This is amazing. He's just not even wanting to kiss his sister, but he's willing to because his parents asked nicely. Oh, and then it looks like an awkward first kiss. How great is that? And then ending with them walking away is kind of a nice, I love ending videos with them walking away because it's a sign of closure and they're leaving and the story's over. Yeah. So it's just a quick little walkthrough of a video that I made recently, and you can see the main themes in it are just letting people run free and do whatever they were gonna do, and paying attention to the details and really celebrating the natural interactions that are happening between people, and letting emotions fly, letting the tears and the crying and everything be okay, and just capturing all of that. And you put it to some music and it's all amazing. There you go. If you have any questions about the way that I edit the videos, or you want to ask specifically about anything in this video, feel free to leave a comment below. If you want to hire me to make a video for you, you can book a photo shoot with me on my website. It's thehappyfilmcompany.com. And if you're really excited to learn more from me about photography or camera equipment or working with families or running a photography business, I talk about all that stuff on this YouTube channel, so you can subscribe to that below. Thanks.